Kiss the girl.
Making the audience enchanted with a poisonous fantasy, the film begins with the scenes of a successful real estate agent, Anna Brady, who is having trouble picking the right property to move in with her lover, Jeremy Sloan. After rejecting a nicely built apartment, Anna and Jeremy head out in the snowy weather. Since it is set in the era when technology was not at its best, Jeremy pulls out a brick-like phone from his pocket and snaps Anna in front of the building's main entrance. While taking her picture, Adam reveals that he has arranged a dinner with his father and wants Anna to join. Unprepared and nervous, Anna agrees and flees to a fashion store where the employees help her pick out a nice dress for the occasion. She finally picks a dress that perfectly hugs her body. Any girl would kill for that miraculous dress. While she is getting all the good comments, her friend Libby crosses paths and hypes Anna, telling her that she saw Jeremy coming out of a jewelry store, which is a clear indication of him finally proposing to Anna in front of her family. Anna starts to float on cloud 9 and begins fantasizing about the moment Jeremy will finally ask for her hand. Subsequently to her dress purchase, Anna is spotted at a bar, waiting for her father to show up. While waiting, a guy approaches her and tries to hit on her. He asks her to marry him. Anna gets grossed out by his approach and flaunts that she is getting engaged soon. Only dweebs can propose to a girl like that. Her dad, who works in an export-import company, finally shows up and gives her a long hug. Her father, Jack, congratulates her on hearing about her engagement and talks to her about a myth about proposing on 29 February, the leap year. It is believed by Jack that if someone makes a proposal on 29 February, which comes once in 4 years, the man cannot resist or say no to a proposal. Anna only finds it funny and hard to believe. No one's buying that anyway. The scenes shift to Anna and Jeremy, who are on a dinner date. Though his father doesn't show up, Jeremy places a jewelry gift box in front of Anna. She gets excited, jumping into her bubble, thinking that she will finally be taken by Jeremy. Her bubble soon shatters when she finds diamond earrings inside the gift box. Guessing, Anna isn't the gold digger type. But poor Anna, her suffering doesn't end with the diamond earrings. Jeremy gets a call and is told to make his presence at a conference, commencing in Dublin. On hearing the news, Jeremy rushes things and leaves Anna alone on their dinner date. That night, Anna goes home with utter disappointment and frustration. Frustrated that her cardiologist boyfriend, Jeremy, still has not proposed to her after 4 years, Anna is forced to look up the leap year myth on the internet. While scrolling, she reads an article that logically makes Anna believe that the leap year is much more than just a myth. Anna comes to know that the leap year proposal was an Irish tradition, which guarantees the acceptance of a proposal made that night. It's not only logic that's making her believe in the myth after all, but it's also her broken faith in Jeremy too. Anna finally musters the courage to stand up and be the one to propose instead, something she should have done earlier. Anna starts packing that night, realizing that the next day was 29th Feb, leap day. She takes a flight from Boston to Dublin, planning on surprising Jeremy after his conference. Scenes now shift to Anna boring an older man on the plane with her theories. Poor old man, what did he do to deserve all the boredom? During the flight, a storm breaks out which makes the plane make an emergency landing at a nearby airport in Wales. Anna goes to the reception and begs to pay for another flight to Boston because she is not planning to give up on her mission. But fate has planned something else for her, something better indeed. Unfortunately, the girls at the reception deliver to Anna that all the flights to Boston have been canceled due to the stormy and unsafe weather. Anna hires a boat to take her to Cork. The severity of the storm, however, forces her to be put ashore at a small seaside village called Dingle, where she makes her way to a local tavern. The world indeed works in mysterious ways. Anna tries to enlist the help of Declan O'Callaghan, the surly Irish innkeeper. Declan hands her a business card of another taxi driver. Desperate and stuck in a creepy town, Anna takes out her phone from her bag and finds it soaking wet and low on battery. Anna did not sign up for the hassle. She uses the motel's landline to reach the taxi driver, who sarcastically refuses her offer, saying that he doesn't give Americans a ride on his taxi. Anna creeps out even more and begins asking how he can tell she's American. Declan laughs on the other side of the hotline and waves at Anna from behind his desk. Anna finds Declan's humor appealing and offers him €500 for a ride to Dublin, to which he refuses. The man is straight up teasing poor Anna. Drenched in seawater, Anna decides to stay for the night as Declan suggests that her issue can only be solved in the morning. Declan takes her to her room and goes downstairs to make her a sandwich. Meanwhile, Anna tries to plug her phone charger into the socket to charge her phone. The placement of the socket is under the bed, which creates trouble for her, and Anna ends up breaking the bed and ripping the curtains hanging from the wall. Her charger also cuts out electricity in the entire motel. Declan comes raging at her and giving her a sandwich at the same time. Now that was worth laughing. The next morning, some debt collectors show up at Declan's tavern, threatening him to pay back. Left with no choice, Declan agrees to drive her for €500. The two set out in his old beat-up car. Along the way, he makes fun of her fancy Louis Vuitton luggage, which he calls Louis. He also mocks her belief in a leap year tradition of women proposing to men. Their travel is interrupted by a herd of cows blocking the road. Anna steps in cow dung while attempting to move the animals and tries to clean her expensive shoes while leaning on Declan's car, which causes it to roll downhill into a stream. Continuing on foot, Anna flags down a van with 3 travelers who offer her a lift. Ignoring Declan's warning, Anna accepts the ride and hands them her luggage. Our girl has just pulled the wrong move. Before she can enter the van, they drive off without her. Anna and Declan eventually make their way on foot to a roadside pub, where they discover the 3 van thieves going through Anna's luggage. Declan fights them, displaying unexpected strength for a man of his size, and retrieves Anna's bag. Anna and Declan are ejected from the pub by the owner for fighting on the premises, but we all deserve a savior as charming as Declan. Then Anna and Declan reach a railway station and decide to wait for the next train. While waiting, they hike up a hill to the ruins of a nearby castle. They ask each other what they would grab if their homes were on fire, and they had only 60 seconds to flee. In doing so, Declan also tells Anna of an old Irish legend about a young woman engaged to an elderly lord that she did not love. So the woman gave her wedding guest a sleeping potion so she could run away with a young Celtic warrior she did love. During the story, they lose track of time and miss the train. That night, Anna and Declan are forced to stay at a local bed and breakfast in Tipperary, where they pretend to be married, taking the name O'Brady Callaghan so that their conservative hosts will allow them to stay. During dinner, when other couples kiss to show their love for each other, Anna and Declan are forced to kiss as well. This stirs feelings that neither had expected. That night, they sleep in the same bed, but do not admit their new feelings for each other. Well, something's brewing and we can smell its love. The next day, while hitchhiking down the road, Anna and Declan are caught in a hailstorm and take shelter in a nearby church, where a wedding is taking place. They are invited to the reception. But during the reception, Anna drinks too much and begins to question her intentions with Jeremy and realizes that she has feelings for Declan. Gosh no, not a love triangle again. Just as the two are about to kiss, Anna vomits and passes out. The following day they arrive in Dublin. As they make their way on foot from the bus terminal to the hotel, Declan reveals that he was once engaged, but his fiancée ran off to Dublin with his mother's claddagh ring and his best friend. Anna suggests to Declan, now that he is in Dublin, he should ask for his mother's ring back. When they arrive at the hotel where Jeremy is staying, Jeremy surprises Anna by proposing to her right in the lobby. Anna turns around to look at Declan just to see that he had already walked out of the hotel, and she accepts Jeremy's proposal. At their engagement party in Boston, Anna learns that Jeremy decided to propose because he thought it was the only way to appease the co-op board of the apartment building the couple had wanted to move into at the beginning of the film. Dismayed, Anna pulls the fire alarm and waits, testing the 60-second concept she had discussed with Declan earlier. When the alarm sounds, Jeremy's instinct is to retrieve all of their electronic materials such as mobile phones, laptops, etc., and shows no concern for Anna's well-being. At that moment, Anna fully realizes that there is nothing in the apartment that means anything to her, including Jeremy. Meanwhile, back in Dublin, Declan retrieves his mother's claddagh ring from his ex-fiancée. He did what? Sometime later, Anna arrives back at Carra's Tavern in Dingle, where Declan is running his seemingly successful business, having pulled together the balance he owed to his property owner with the help of the community. Anna reveals to him that she has broken off her engagement to Jeremy and tells Declan that she has come to believe that all she needs and wants is right here in Dingle. When she proposes that they get together, ignoring her controlling nature and saying they should not make plans, Declan leaves the room. Thinking that she had been rejected, Anna rushes outside and makes her way to the edge of a nearby cliff overlooking the sea. Declan emerges, revealing that he went out simply to retrieve his mother's Claddagh ring so that he could give it to her. Taking her offer even further, Declan says he wants to make plans with her and proposes on the cliffside. Anna happily accepts, and they are later seen in Declan's car, leaving their destination open to fate. And there we have it, happily ever after. Despite some loopholes and lack of romantic comedy, Amy Adam and Matthew Goode's on-screen chemistry and charm stole our hearts and made lovers from all across the world relate to them. The engaging plot of the film connected the audience with the screen and made them stick to the end, which is a big win in itself. With the perfect ingredients of romance, thriller, and the right kind of spice, Leap Year stirred the pot and created a remarkable hit, which is remembered and missed by romance lovers to this day. The film is highly recommended if you're having trouble picking movies to binge watch with your partner. Please don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe. Comment below what you want to see us work on next.